guys know about is that I'm probably going to piss you off. How many of you are okay with that? Okay, good. About half. Just make sure, don't throw any muffins at me or anything like that. No grapes. Don't throw them at me, please. But part of why I'm going to probably piss a few of you off is because I'm here to actually tell you the truth about some things. And a lot of us go, yeah, we love the truth. Yeah, sometimes. And then sometimes we hear the truth and we don't really like it very much. But that is truly part of my mission in life, is to be honest and upfront and tell the truth of what really is happening and what really is going on, so you have the power to make the difference. Why should we piss us off? So here's just first of all how it feels. Most of you actually will be inspired. And how you really get information is we hear it here, and then we hear it here. Okay? So you will either feel moved or you'll feel a little agitated. But you'll feel it. And when you feel something, you know it's resonating with you. Okay? If you don't feel anything, you're hearing what I'm saying, but nothing's happening here, cool. You're either not ready or it's not an issue for you. Great. Perfect information to have. It's part of how we know what's right. So who here wants to live their potential and be 100% successful at everything they do? Woo! Yeah. Right? Guess what? You're not. I'm sorry. I know. No. Mission accomplished. You are not living your potential, Missy. And why aren't you living your potential? Let me give you a couple of ways as to how you know if this is true for you. Negative self-talk. Does anybody have that? No. How about getting ready in the morning and you're like in your closet and all those things we say to ourselves, they're not very loving, to say the least. You're not living your full potential if that goes on for you. Compliments. I swear to God, if I see one more woman all of a sudden turn into Wonder Woman, deflecting compliments like they were bullets, I'm going to die. Can you receive a compliment? Really receive it? And just feel like, thank you. Without, oh, this little thing. Or, I'm going to call Miss Susan out. Her favorite is, whoa, what do you mean? You think I look like shit every other time? She said it 3 times in the last 2 days. True. We're not living our full potential if we don't recognize our own divinity. Simple. What about all the really good reasons why you're not living your full potential? There's so many really good reasons. I don't have enough time to focus on myself. All of my money and resources goes to my kids or my business or whatever. It's just fear. It's an excuse. Yeah, no one's throwing anything at me. We're thinking, I know. That's why I'm backing out. All of those things, from all of our good reasons to the negative self-talk, all of that stuff is based in lack. It's based in a core belief that you are not enough and that lack is your #1 mode of operation. And that's hard for people to hear because most people I know, and I know actually quite a few of you, positive people. We don't walk around, oh, my life sucks, blah, blah, blah. We don't do that. Very positive people. So to have a moment where you really sit and think about, you know what, actually, if I'm kind of beating myself up a little bit here, it means we're not good enough. At some level inside of you, you feel you're not good enough. And that's a shame, because it's not true. So here's the other thing about the truth. All that stuff that you say to yourself, or get caught up in, or the excuses that you want, are not true. The truth is that you have divinity, and that you literally already are your potential. You were born with it. It's a given. Because as you care, you move through the world in that way, holding that energy, and it causes other people to rise up as well. As you pull yourself up, other people come along with you. That's how it goes. You guys have experienced that, because you've also experienced the opposite, right? You've met people that are like, next thing you're like, I'm tired. I just had a conversation with that person and I'm exhausted. Because they suck the life out of you. It's part of how it goes. Energy is a very real thing. And our clothes and how we move through our life is very much energy. It just is. So one of my favorite authors, Gary Zukav, his book, Seed of the Soul, he has a quote in there where he talks about authentic power. And he said, and we'll mess this up, he says, authentic power is when your personality comes to serve your soul. And I say, authentic style is then how does that look? Because this is not just about image consulting and what to wear for your body size. And all of it is that, but that's the top level. What's more important is how do you connect with that? How do you feel about yourself? And how do you move through life in that way? And how easy is it in the morning to get ready and to feel good and to have it be easy? I don't know about you, but I like easy. Easy is good. So here's some facts. And as business owners, I know that you guys can all relate to this. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Is that right? Yeah. Here's another fact. 7% of communication is verbal. 93% of communication is nonverbal. It's fact. It's our facial expressions, it's our body language, it's how we look, and it's the tone of our voice. It's important. How many of you have spent so much time and energy and money on the brand of your business, and you've never stopped to take a look at the brand of you? Do you have the confidence and the authenticity of who you are as a person, as your spirit, in alignment with your company and what you're doing out in the world? Because it shows and it matters. People get it. It's a connection. The other thing is, I think most people can agree on, is it's better to work smart than hard. So I mentioned I like easy, which I do. And my philosophy, and this is backed up by a lot of research, is that it's really very powerful to attract what you want in your life versus go out and get it and climb that ladder and work, right? Not that you don't take action, because you do. You absolutely take action. But you also emanate an energy and a presence that attracts the level of success that you want. Think of it as that way too. It's a two-way thing. You're not always reaching. It's a two-way thing. So you really want to think about that. So here's where I might piss you off again. Here's some clues that you are not being 100% authentic. You dress in a way that looks like you cannot even afford your own fees. I've had a lot of people in the spiritual world who I work with a lot, just really, they don't like that one. They don't like it. But it's true. Okay, that's bizarre. Excuse me.
The spiritual world's pissed off.
I'm not only they not have a wardrobe malfunctuation or a malfunctuation. I have a punctuation. I made up a new word. I just had a punctuation. I don't even know what that is, but I just had one. So think about that, though. Really think about it. You've met people in your life. You have, and they're beautiful people. This is not about this is truly a beautiful person on the inside. And bottom line is that they would rather be comfortable in their sweatpants, which conveys a, you know what, I don't really care. That's what it says. I don't care. Now, what they're trying to say is, oh, I don't care about materialistic things. Okay, great, that's what you're trying to say, but it's not what you're saying. And this is where the truth hurts. Because what people do, 93% of communication is nonverbal. So when you meet somebody, you go, oh yeah, they don't take their business seriously. And if they don't take their business seriously, I don't know if they're any good. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, but I don't know. And I'm probably not going to hand them $300 if I don't know that. So think about that. The other one is totally then the opposite of dressing completely for other people. I'm telling you, I'm pissing somebody off here. Good stuff. So, dressing completely for other people. What does that say? You're wearing a costume. You're wearing a uniform. There's nothing authentic about that. Not at all. There's not. So what that causes, then, when you meet people and you're just, you're in your thing, there's a disconnect there. And this is subtle energy, people. I'm not talking that people are going, oh, I distrust her. No, they don't think that. But it's a subtle energy. And that energy communicates, yeah, I don't really know her. And I don't know why I know her. She seems nice enough or whatever. But if there's not a visual that matches the energy of a person, there's a disconnect. And that disconnect causes distrust, or at least doubt. So it's harder to attract the clients that you're really looking for if you're kind of not conveying that. The other thing is dressing inappropriately. This is inappropriately for your body shape, inappropriately for the function that you're at. And so you're like, wait a minute, but she just said dress authentically. And well, you definitely want to be authentic, but you also want to be appropriate for the situation. And here's what people don't fully understand is when you dress inappropriately for the situation, you make other people feel uncomfortable. It feels awkward. Again, not going to attract a lot of high success if your person you're talking to right now is feeling a little uncomfortable and feeling a little awkward in your presence. It's really time that we all take that opportunity to step it up for ourselves and for our business, is to truly step it up. And I'm willing to do that. And what I've done in my life is created a process that I help other people to get to do that as well. Because that to me is everything. When you can truly go out in the world and just know that not only are you doing the work that needs to get done, but you truly feel amazing, you will literally attract high-end clients. You will. Because you believe and you're ready for it. You're feeling it, you're at that vibration, and so the number one shift that I wanted to say today was about that, is wake up. Wake up and realize that you have an opportunity. You truly have an opportunity to express yourself in a way that really works to attract the level of business that you're wanting. I mean, we're talking about if you're ready to raise your game in your personal life and in your business, if you're ready to raise your game, then what does that look like? Then raise it all the way. Take a look at everything from your business structure to all of that stuff that you guys know to do, and then take it to the next level and remember that it's about the brand of you. We're here, face to face, right? That's part of it, is how do we really show up for people? And are we truly feeling that confidence? So this is the second shift. Confidence. How much are you loving on yourself right now?